It was a typical summer night in 1947. The stars twinkled over the New Mexico desert. Rancher Mac Brazel was out there checking his sheep. A storm had raged the night before and, well, he expected to find some downed fences. But what he found instead would, honestly, shock the world. Scattered across the ground were these strange pieces of debris. It wasn't like anything Brazel had ever seen before. The material was lightweight and metallic. Some of it was like foil, but it just wouldn't tear or crease no matter what. He also saw these strange I-beams with odd symbols on them. Brazel had this feeling in his gut. This was no ordinary wreckage. He decided to report his findings. Little did he know his discovery would spark a mystery that, honestly, continues to this day. The Roswell incident had begun. News of Brazel's discovery spread quickly. It soon reached the Roswell Army airfield and, the military took immediate interest. Major Jesse Marcel, who was an intelligence officer, was sent to investigate. What he found at the crash site was unlike anything he had ever encountered before. On July 8, 1947, the Roswell Army airfield issued a press release. It caused a real sensation. The military announced they had recovered a flying disc. The story made headlines all across the globe. Folks started to wonder, had they found a crashed alien spacecraft? But well, the celebration was short-lived. The very next day, the military changed its story. They said the debris was not from a flying disc, it was just a weather balloon. The public was told to forget what they had heard, but, honestly, many people just weren't convinced. Despite the military's denials, whispers of something extraordinary began to circulate. People who lived near the crash site started sharing their stories. Some claimed to have seen a large egg-shaped craft. Others spoke of strange lights up in the sky. A few brave individuals came forward, risking their reputations just to tell what they knew. Glenn Dennis, a mortician, claimed he received a call from the Roswell base. They needed small, hermetically sealed coffins. He also said he saw strange small bodies at the base hospital. Major Marcel, the intelligence officer who first investigated the crash, later admitted that he believed there had been a cover-up. He insisted the debris he initially handled was not from a weather balloon. He said, "It was not of this earth." For years, the government maintained that the Roswell incident was nothing more than a downed weather balloon. Eventually, they linked it to a secret project called Project Mogul. This project used high-altitude balloons to monitor Soviet nuclear tests. Then, in the late 1990s, a new explanation emerged. The government claimed the alien bodies witnesses reported seeing were actually test dummies. They said these dummies were used in high-altitude parachute experiments. But honestly, these explanations raised more questions than they answered. Researchers pointed out that the type of test dummies the government described weren't used until 1952. This directly contradicted the 1947 timeline of the Roswell incident. The contradictions only fueled the belief that the government was hiding something. The Roswell incident remains one of the most debated events in history. Some people believe it was a genuine alien encounter. They point to the witness testimonies, the strange debris, and the government's shifting explanations. Others believe it was a secret government project, maybe a new type of aircraft or spy technology. They argue that the government covered up the truth to protect national security. Still, others believe it was a combination of factors. A weather balloon misidentified as something more exotic, and then, fueled by Cold War paranoia and the public's fascination with UFOs, the story just spiraled out of control. In recent years, there has been a renewed interest in UFOs. The government has released reports confirming the existence of unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs. These reports, well, they acknowledge that some UAP sightings just can't be easily explained. While these reports do not confirm the existence of alien life, they do acknowledge that there are things in our skies that we don't fully understand. This has led some people to re-examine past UFO incidents, including Roswell. The Roswell incident, even after all these years, continues to fascinate and intrigue. It reminds us that there are still mysteries in this world that we may never fully understand. The Roswell incident is a story full of unanswered questions. What did Mac Brazel really find on his ranch that summer night? Was it simply a weather balloon, as the government claims, or was it something more extraordinary? The passage of time has made it difficult to separate fact from fiction. Many of the original witnesses are now gone. Evidence has been lost or destroyed. The truth, it seems, remains elusive. But even without definitive answers, the Roswell incident continues to capture our imaginations. It reminds us that we live in a vast and mysterious universe. There may be things out there beyond our current understanding. Roswell has become synonymous with UFOs and government secrecy. The incident has inspired countless books, movies, and television shows. It has turned a small town in New Mexico into a global tourist destination. Every year, thousands of people flock to Roswell for the annual UFO festival. They come to celebrate the strange and the unknown. They explore the possibility of life beyond Earth. Roswell has become a cultural phenomenon. It reflects our enduring fascination with the mysteries of the universe. The Roswell incident, regardless of what you believe, teaches us an important lesson. It reminds us to keep an open mind. It encourages us to question what we think we know. The universe is full of wonders and mysteries. We should approach these mysteries with a sense of curiosity and awe. We should never be afraid to ask questions and seek the truth. The story of Roswell is a reminder that the truth is out there. It may be stranger than we can imagine.